first to admit I like a pair of sensible shoes, so I'm really excited about this next story. A writer for Cosmopolitan says that based on the spring-summer 2024 runway shows, fashion is about to get more, are you ready for it? Bland! Think t-shirts, trousers, blazers, cardigans. Do you agree that fashion is getting bland, Tyrone?
Yeah.
The most fashionable man I know.
I don't agree. I think that, I mean, yes and no. So here's what happens with fashion, and I love fashion, but everything, it's like a cycle, right? So before we weren't wearing, like, I've never worn baggier pants than I am now, but that was a thing before. I'm wearing platform dress shoes right now. That was a thing. So this sort of bland or chill way of dressing, I don't think is anything new, and it definitely doesn't make it more accessible. Right now, there's contemporary brands. I probably shouldn't name them. So like there's contemporary brands that I love, but if you want a t-shirt, it's about $800. You want a sweatshirt with a hood. You want a sweatshirt without the hood, you're talking $1,600. You want the sweatshirt with the hoodie, that's $1,800. I'm wearing a tracksuit today to work that was $2,000 US. And it was, watch this. And I know my sorry, Mom. I know my mom's watching being saying, what? But here's the thing.
Oh my God.
I think you need security to go home.
Here's the thing, it's a look.
You get the look for less.
No, but here's the thing.
You're not gonna make it to your car today.
Watch
I'll
this.
say that right.
The tracksuit, when I bought it, looked like it was washed out. Like, you know when your black starts to go gray? That's the color they're selling it. So you're buying shoes, I'm not gonna name any brands, that look used, that look weathered, because it's a look.
It is a look. Can I tell you a quick thing that connects to the last topic also? Back in the day at like fancy Ivy League universities, Oxford, what have you, the new kids who didn't come from a lot of money, they would make sure to weather their Oxford shirts so that they were threadbare. Do you know what I mean? To make it look like they belonged around the collar.
They look like they've been doing that.
To make it look like they came from money.
Old money.
Right.
Which I just think is so interesting that now fashion come back full circle. You can buy a $2,000 pair of sneakers that look like you were in mucking the barn.
Yeah.
With
100%.
Melissa. I can't, you know, jeans that are pre-ripped. That just blows my mind.
But you know what? It's also what's happening in the world. Fashion is not operating in a world unto itself. Fashion is a reflection of society. And if anybody turns on the news, we are in a really tough place around the world. And we've got wars in Ukraine, wars in the Middle East. You have inflation, you have affordability crisis. People can't afford to live. And fashion has a way of reflecting society right now. So that means the people who can afford the $2,000 suits to come to work, what's happening is you also don't... You don't, oh, it's a present. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a present.
Good answer.
Okay,
Good answer.
thank you. Good answer. Good answer. Glad you said that. Because what I was gonna say is that even rich people don't want to be too ostentatious and showy in a time of austerity and difficulties like we have today. So we have the bland of the fashion because it represents stuff is tough in the world today. So everybody has a bit of a conscience.
Yeah. I don't know, that sounds
You know
good,
what?
bro.
I'll just say this. I think it also depends on where you are, because when I travel, when I go to Europe, when I go to South America, it's not bland. Women don't leave their house in this like messy bun, gray sweatpants nonsense. Women are dressed for a 12-hour overnight flight with lashes on and tight jeans and high heels. So I also think it can be a cultural thing where North America, we have embraced this kind of, I'm wearing $3,000 worth of clothes, but I look like I just rolled out of bed.
It's a flex. It's a flex. It's an LA flex.
Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.